She challenges her students to become productive citizens and encourages them to have a passion for learning. She is active in her church and in her community. She believes that diversity enriches everyone and service to others strengthens us. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Rebecca Sears.
When I first heard in very strange ways that I was being recognized today, I sent an email to Miss Betty Gilbert and told her, I think you got wrong my name. Sometimes we confuse American names, so I thought she confused my Hispanic name. And then she just sent me a note and said, "Go meet with John and you need a picture." That's it. I said, okay, sure. So when I finally realized that that was happening, I felt like killing my demon. I said, I don't know. But then somebody said, if you get a blessing, just receive it. I'm receiving this blessing today, honestly, it is. In the name of all the adult educators we have at Wright College, I think I've always thought that teaching is more than just giving a class and maybe getting some money for it. When I was little, my father told me, from a very, very famous Cuban educator, that teaching is to forge your spirit for life. And I think that all of us who have been through a lot of situations know that that is true. We need a good foundation. When I was an immigrant in another country, a stranger in another country, where nobody knew me, none of my degrees were worth anything, that I had to struggle to bring food to my table with my 3 kids, I knew that I had my spirit forged through my education. So when my 4th baby was born, and they say in Mexico, you bring a sandwich they bring a sandwich under their arm, my baby brother. And I started teaching at a university in Mexico. Finally, I was in a place where I could feel that I was doing something, helping somebody, and basically my family. Many years have passed before that happened. So when I came here, and I had the opportunity to begin teaching also in a very strange way, I got to begin teaching adults. I couldn't forget, how do you feel being a stranger in a foreign country? When I look at their faces, and I remember one in particular, and he is with me here today, 22 years later, when I saw him coming in, hungry from work, with his eyes red, tired, I knew that I had to do my best to help him overcome in this country. A very young engineering student in his country who came here where his title didn't mean a thing, where he didn't have the language to struggle in this country. I say, Lord, please, give me the wisdom to help them. He's here today, and I am so happy that his youngest kid, who had to be sneaked out of El Salvador, is graduating magna cum laude from the University of Illinois this year. I want a big hand for this family to be involved today. Wasn't realized, but today, his family is going to have one. And he's going to have 2, as a matter of fact. So that's why I think our teaching is a ministry. I really don't understand why I'm being recognized. I appreciate God, my Father, first of all, my dear Dean, and all my colleagues, whom I admire And sometimes I want to be like them. I want to be better every day. Not for me, but for my students. I want to share Helen Keller's principles and her legacy. She believed in the human spirit. I believe in the human spirit. I believe that we were all born to be successful.
Yes.
And that I have the privilege and I humbly say, of the people who have less in this country. But they come with a hope. They come with a dream. And it doesn't matter. They have to overcome all the obstacles. And if I am there to help them overcome the obstacle, I not only share Helen Keller's legacy, but I am living it. And I also think that if we open doors for other people to become better, we're helping this country. We're helping families. We're building a stronger America because those people come here to fight, to do a better living for their families. I have my students here today because I want them to know that it doesn't matter how many difficulties they can face, they can overcome because we are more than overcomers. And I would love to share that love with all my colleagues to remember that our students are immigrants. No matter where they come from, they left behind a lot of stuff to come and begin a new life in this country, and that we are here to help them, to extend our hands and hold them, to guide them, and to see them fly. And one day, maybe we will see it from here, maybe we will see it from heaven, but we will see that America is stronger because of them, because all of you, because all of us. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, mommy.